Hey, 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 what is going on? What's going on, Facebook? Let me make sure that I am live. Hold on, let me make sure I'm live and I have volume. I think we are good. Waiting to hear my voice. Mm, that's some good coffee. Say something. Can y'all hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Good morning, Michelle. Yeah, I can hear myself now. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Um, my name is Derica Frazier. Some people call me Coach Derica. Hold on, what did I just do? Hold on, you guys. What did I just do? All right, there we go. Good. Some people call me Coach Derica, but nonetheless, I am here before you on this awesome Thursday morning. Wanted to really just talk to you guys about this awesome opportunity and how it's changing my life and so many of my business people's business partners' life, but also our family's life, right? You know, I really have to say, and I was listening to a video earlier today, and I really have to agree and comment on this because he was stating that he's always had an entrepreneur spirit, right? Well, I have too. I've always had a passion to have my own business and do my own thing. And that passion really derived, I believe, from my mother because she's an entrepreneur at spirit. And all my aunts and all my uncles, everybody has this entrepreneurial spirit. And a lot of you may be able to relate to what I'm talking about, right? But the thing is this, I understand that I have a passion, right, for being an entrepreneur and for really doing this and doing that, my own little creativity. But I also have a talent. Okay. I have a talent for helping people, but I have a passion for whatever that may be. Okay. And a lot of us probably experience the same thing. Well, here's the thing I realized when I was out there working for Uncle Sam and making someone else wealthy, not myself. I realized that as long as I continue to stay there and work and clock in and do this 9 to 5 or whatever hours I was working, because you have to work the hours that they tell you have to work. And as long as I was working that 9 to 5, I realized I was going to keep getting the same check and see the same taxes deducted. And I realized I had to keep paying the same rent, the same utility bills, the same car note, all the food, the clothes for the kids, single mother of five, okay, had a lot of clothes I had to provide for the children. And I realized that I was never at that rate going to be able to operate in my passion. I wasn't going to be able to operate in the gifts that has naturally been bestowed upon me. So I realized that in order for me to be able to do the things that I really, really, truly wanted to do and was passionate about, I had to start making some sense of stuff. And in order for me to make sense of stuff, it meant that I had to do something different. Because if I kept doing the same thing, clocking in, working, going to work, working the hours, complaining, mumbling, groaning, oh God, you got to go to work again. Oh God. And it's just a repeat every single day. And I was miserable. I was miserable. But I had to do it, right? Because that's all I knew. I didn't know how to step out on my own and do something on my own and be successful at it. And see, here's something I realized, and this is just through wisdom. I realized that in order for me to be able to fund my passions and my gifts, I had to operate in the talent. And I have a talent for helping people. I have a talent for speaking to people. That's a talent. That's something that I'm just naturally good at. Okay. Can nobody take that away from me? And so why not take the talents that I'm good at and go ahead and make it do what it do? Give me a supplemental income so that I can start taking the supplemental income and start providing a resource so that I can operate in my passions and my gifts. And I think a lot of times, for instance, you have people, I've talked to people who I'll use my daughter as an example. My daughter wants to have a nail salon. She loves doing nails, okay? She loves nails, the long nails with all the designs and all that stuff that weigh your fingers down. I'm just simple, okay? I like long nails, but I'm just simplified. But she likes all that extra high tech stuff, right? So she wants to have her own nail salon. That's what she wants to do. However, here's the thing. As I told her, where you're at right now, she has a good job, but where you're at right now, You're not making enough money to fund your passion. You're passionate about doing nails. You want to have your own nail salon. We're talking about you got to pay money for the facility that you're going to operate out of. If you don't have the home that has proper ventilation, you can't do it in your home. You got to be able to have what all do you need to do nails? You got to have the equipment, the acrylic, the gel, the tips, the dryers. You got to have enough booths. And now don't forget we're in a pandemic. So now you got to follow all that. So now you're limited at how many people you can do at one time and have in your facility at one time. You're talking about permits. You're even talking about going to school. You're not going to be able to do it with your 9 to 5. So that means that you got to do something else that makes perfect sense. And what makes perfect sense than funding your vision, your passion with a supplemental income? It really surprises me, and I think it's just absolutely awesome that I see so many people in the common sense theory that has never done anything like this before, never really wanted to do anything like this before. But the thing is that if you just use the common sense that we're giving to you, it works. It works. And the thing that I love about the common sense $100 day system is that anyone can do it. Are you a loud person? You can do it. Are you a quiet person? You can do it. Are you a shy person? You can do it. Are you an angry person? You still can do it. Okay? Are you tall? You can do it. Are you short? You can do it. Did you graduate from high school? You can do it. Did you not graduate from high school? You can do it. It doesn't matter what walk of life you came from. You can do it. And that's what I love about the $100 day system. The thing that I think people really get hung up on when you think about businesses such as these mm, is the first thing they think about is how much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost? But here's something I want to challenge you in. Because when we go to Walmart and we go to the mall and we go to all these fast food places and things like that, we pay whatever it is they tell us to pay. We pay it. Why? Because we want it. Well, if you want your passion, you have to fund your passion. So if I'm telling you that it only costs you $79.95 to sign up in business with me and give me 7 to 14 days to show you how to make an extra $3,000 a month, that $3,000 a month you can take and actually put right into your passion. What do you want to do? Because see, at the end of the day, everyone that comes into this business, they have a passion. And it's amazing to me to see so many people using the common sense theory money to fund their passion. If you talk to any successful person, they had to try something first to give them the funds that they needed to be able to fund the passion that they have. You have to find somewhere for them to collide. The sweet spot is what our mentor used to tell us all the time. There's a class she used to do, 5,000 influencers. And she used to tell us, you got to find the sweet spot. And the sweet spot is where your talent and your passion collide. And when you find the sweet spot, then you're able to go forward and do the things that it is that you want to do. And I think that's a lot of times where people are so hesitant at, because it's not that you can't afford it. Let's keep it real. You can afford $79.95. You do it at Walmart, you do it on Amazon, you do it at Instacart, you do it at the mall, you do it at Foot Locker and Nike Locker and Adidas Locker and Reebok Locker and all the other lockers. You do it. So it ain't that you can't afford $79.95. You're just doubting that you can do it or that you want to do it. But what you have to do is you have to put your vision in front of you. What is it that you really want to do? And what you really want to do is going to cost money for you to be able to do it. So, in order for you, and you know that the job that you're working right now is not going to fund what it is you really want to do. So, you keep asking God for an opportunity. You keep asking God for another way. You keep asking God to show you something, give you a promotion at your job, give you this, give you that, give me an opportunity. And here he is right here. Do, 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 do. This is it. And that's the thing I think people get caught up in. We go down our knees and we pray and we say, God, make a way, bless me with this, bless me with that. But in reality, we're telling him exactly what it is. No, 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 no. See that, not that, not that. I meant for you to do that. But not that. No, I don't want to do that. That's not how it works. That's not how it works in this particular situation. You have an opportunity. And the thing is that I believe in the pandemic. I know a lot of people who really suffered in the pandemic. They lost hours at their job. Their job showed them how loyal they were to them. They got laid off, had to live off of the unemployment, and that's all nice, but you're still living in lack, and you're still living with limitations on your life. So I'm here to tell you there's nothing wrong with having an entrepreneurial spirit. There's nothing wrong with wanting to fund your passion. But what are you going to fund it with? You got to do something that makes sense, not just mental sense, but money sense. And that's what we're doing over here in the common sense theory. We are making sense of everything. And I'm here to tell you, don't let 79.95 stop you from being able to fund your passion, because see, you don't always have to think about where you're at. You got to think about where you're going. And if where you're going and what you're doing is not going to get you to where you're going, you got to start thinking things in a different light. You got to clean your lens and think things like, okay, maybe I need to see this differently. Maybe I need to think about this differently. You know what? She's right. If I want to do this, I'm really going to have to do something else to supplement my income. And see, the thing is that I see so many people do it when they sign up. They sign up, they start making the $3,000 a month, then they start making $6,000 a month. One of the people I signed up, she made almost $10,000 last month. Almost $10,000 just came into the business in August. Almost $10,000. Single mom, and she has a bonus child, and she's doing her thing, got a baby on her hip and everything. So, if your excuse is I got young kids, we got people over here that have young kids. If your excuse is, I work a job, we got people over here that work jobs. If your excuse is I work two jobs, we got people over here that work three jobs. If your excuse is I'm just super busy, busy doing what? Busy doing what? Busy funding your passion, or busy making excuses. This is the time in 2021 where you got to start doing things that make sense. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to beg you, because I don't have to do that, but I am offering an opportunity to you. I would love for you to take a look at the video that I have in our Common Sense Theory group. If you haven't taken a look at that video, just simply comment, show me the video. And what I will do is I will inbox you a link to join the group, and then you will be able to watch that video. Now, if someone shared this video with you on their platform, don't come to me. You go ahead and go to them and ask them to show you the video, okay? Because we operate with integrity over here. So we like to do everything in decency and in order. So if you are watching this video on someone else's platform, then you go ahead and you reach out to them and ask them to show you the video. I'm trying to tell you, things that have systems attached to it, things that are systematic and doesn't take much thought, doesn't take much effort, but if you can just follow 3 steps, you can simply, quickly, efficiently, expeditiously, suddenly be on your way to funding your passion. The choice is yours. Stop waiting, because that's what you've been doing all of your life. How's it working out for you? How's it working out for you? You don't have to go after your friends and your family. We don't even recommend that over here. We want you to lock arms with strangers. I didn't know any of the people that I'm in business with prior to joining. There was a point in time none of us knew each other. So let that excuse be removed. Okay? We ain't trying to get you to sign up with friends and family. If they come and want to do the business, then perfect. But if they don't, we keep it moving. We keep it moving. So get back with the person that showed you this video. If it's me, message me. If it's not me, then message the person that showed you this video. Let's go ahead and start making some sense. It's still early in the year. Don't keep trying to do the same thing and expecting a different result. It's time to make a change. Do it for you. I'm out.